Okay, this is sent to me by Nlandkeys. This is a Delta. It's a 50% keyboard. I'm not gonna lie, kind of cute. It is a little bit more on the expensive side, but we'll see if it's well worth it and all that stuff. It is in stock, and there's only 50 units. So this is an interesting little thing here. The manufacturer is called Crytix. They have a very mature keyboard manufacturing process. So apparently it's very, very good, the manufacturer. At least they're boasting about it. And then it's the same menu as the Molly 60. So this is brought to you by the same studio that did the Molly 60. This is just their more high-end stuff. They sent, oh man, they had sent over some really cool switches, but the switches were in a different package and they didn't make it in time. So yeah, didn't really have enough time to show you guys the cool switches. All right. Let's take a look at what we got here. Plate, I think this is like what, Palm or polycarbonate. The diamond switches, yeah, I really want to check those out. PCB, it is hotswap, which is nice. Some PE film, no flex cuts, got some RGB on the side. I think we break these off. Looks like there's mouse bites on the end here. Gaskets, some feet. I'm not sure what these clear things are here. We'll figure that out. Some screws, another plate. I wonder what we'll use. This is aluminum. What color? Oh, they sent me red. Low-key, I was kind of hoping for silver. Oh, this is nice, actually. Hold on. I don't know what this little logo means. This is a cute little 50. You don't really see sizes like this too often. I guess this is kind of more of a 40, like an extended 40. Interesting. This is cute. I can see why this is a little bit more expensive now. So it's not just your typical kind of like flat bottom with a weight put inside there. Has a PVD element there with a brass weight. Kind of pokes out from the side. The side profile is actually quite nice on this. Ooh, I kind of like this. This is actually really pretty. Dude, this is nice. Iron Man colors, kinda. This is cute. Oh, the inside's nice over here too, I didn't even see that. I vibe with this. Anno looks fine on everything here. There's no Anno marks, there's no scuffs, anything like that. I can see why they vouched for that menu. I kind of like the way the weight pokes out here. It's ever so slight, it's like slight, but it's kind of nice still. Ooh, there's like an LED strip here too. Oh, that's what those things are for, they're diffusers. And then it does have blockers here, which is interesting. Oh, okay, so it uses 2 U tabs. So we can't even have, there's no option for a longer spacebar here. Interesting. I would like to see if they're offering any sort of other plates. Let me double check, or not plates, rather the PCBs. Is it just a hotswap PCB they're offering? Yeah, it's just a hotswap. I think I would have preferred or liked to see maybe some options with the solderable one. I don't know how many options you could get with something like this though, but it would have been cool to see if there could have been some options for people to try different things. Force split is a shame. You know, the only reason I think it's not really a shame per se, but I would like to see a larger spacebar, is from a sound perspective. You can never really get the same like oomph out of the smaller spacebars than the bigger spacebars, right? That's really it. Other than that, truthfully, smaller spacebars make a lot more sense. I don't personally ever go on this side of my spacebar to type, so I'm kind of always focused over here. So you do get an extra key with this. But let's put the feet on, and then let's start our journey with this guy. I wonder how I'm going to build this. I think I'm going to do no foam to start. Is the polish bit stainless steel? I believe so. Let me double check. Stainless steel mirror and copper counterweight. Oh, is this copper? I thought this was brass. Yeah, so it's a stainless steel mirror and a copper counterweight. It does have a very small cherry lip in the front too, which is kind of cute. This is growing on me. I really like this. And let's start doing our 2 stabs. It's just a baby. Yeah, it's a little baby one. What's the smallest board you can actually use? 40s. That's the only... I've been sent small, like much smaller things, like even for, like, I don't know, like a 35 or whatever it was last time I tried. Stuff that you guys haven't seen on stream. but I cannot use those things. Even I think the most difficult board I ever used is called the Alex40. So ALIX40. It's also one of the prettiest small boards like that. It is gorgeous. And I would love to see more stuff like that done on maybe a larger scale. But my God, I cannot type on that thing at all. It is so difficult. Also, this is a little shorter than I'd like, but actually, that's not bad. That's a good placement for the JST connector. That's a really good placement, actually. Really close to the edge there, so you don't have to worry about like awkwardly positioning it. I like that. Why cherry clip-ins instead of screw-ins? Ease of installation, like install-wise, so easy to install clip-ins. The other thing too, clip-ins work with a variety of different boards that require O-rings. So you already have a one-up on a screw-in stab there. And I don't know, they're just easy. Easy to use, easy to install. What is this? I'm not sure what this particular piece is. Does this go around? Oh, this goes in this. I think. Oh, I get what that is. That's to block the light. That makes sense. Actually, wasn't it like the other day? There was like a few people in chat saying we should do more 40%. All right, let's unscrew this guy. Oh, interesting. These are like little V shapes. Interesting. So I guess that allows a little bit more flex so it sits on an angle? Not really, but maybe just done for aesthetics there. Kind of cool though. I do wish this cable, I thought this was a good length. Can we still somehow get it in? Wish it was a little bit longer. Might have to take it apart. Might be a bit tough to get that in. I may have to take off the weight and then try to put that in. You know what would be really smart? If they allowed you to put it in vertically like this and then lay it down instead of having to come in from the side. That would have been great. I think I can still sneak it in. I will say though, because this is a little bit longer, the hot swap socket is kind of getting in the way a little bit. I think I got it. Nope. The hot swap socket's like really making this difficult to put it in. Nope. Okay. I don't want to ruin anything, so I am just gonna take this apart and see the inside of this. You were struggling there, big boy? A little bit, Zach, a little bit. Cable's a little just the right amount of length there, so it's not really conducive to doing this. Hello, now we get to see the inside though, so that's cool. Oh, this is nice. This is pretty. I like the way they did this too. They screwed this in to the bottom. Pretty. All right, well, I actually don't know if we can do anything about that though. I thought maybe for some reason this would be on this side. Yeah, I'm gonna have to somehow get this in this way here because there would be no other real way to put this in because I have to screw it in. I think this needs to be extended by like a centimeter or two. It's a little short right now. Do it the case apart and then slide it back together. My brain is not comprehending that. Hold on, let's try one more time here. I think that literally just the hot swap socket. Oh, I got it, never mind. We got it. Ooh, that is a tight fit. I like that they thought of using something to block the light from spilling into the keyboard like that. It's a nice little, actually this is cute. It is screaming McDonald's right now though. It is literally yelling to the high heavens McDonald's. These are so cool. Ooh, what do you guys think? You guys like it? Do you think this is a fair price for the board? Let me explain why I do think it's around the right price for an in-stock board of 50 units. First of all, when you're looking at like the CNCing of this, these like curves, stuff to do like this is kind of a little bit expensive. It's not your typical just flat edges. You know, it has a bit of a taper to it. This has its weight curved a little bit along the side too. I don't know if you guys can really notice that, but there is some actual tapering and stuff that goes into this. So some extra work was have to put into the CNC machine for this. Cherry lip on the inside. I personally think the polishing on this weight is fantastic when you have fingerprints on it now. Like even the inside over here, there's really no machine marks. Again, ignore all my handprints and fingerprints. I'll wipe that down later. Finishing on this is great. I don't know. I think this makes sense at about $350. I think a lot of people might feel better probably with this board at like what the, I don't know, the $250, $300 mark, but it is in stock. There is limited quantities. I don't know. It has some weight to it too. Low key, this doesn't sound too bad either. I like the gasket mount system in this. It's simple and easy. But let's see what this sounds like. I don't know. I think this is cute. I can understand why people might hesitate, but this is more of a specialized product in a low batch. And it's in stock as well. So again, I can see why people would be hesitant to spend $350, but if you really want something like this, there's not really a lot of options. I personally probably would have felt better at the $300 mark, but again, for what you're getting here, this does have a lot of good quality to it. So I'm personally into this. Now, would I get one? I don't know. I'm not too great at typing on 40s, but let's see. These are using the blueberry swirl switches. We're using just some Durox dabs and then GMK Greg and the aluminum plate. The alphas sound really nice. Actually sounds pretty good. This is with no foam too. I like the design of the back weight here. This is nice. Looks pretty. Let's plug it in too. I want to see the RGB. If you were in the market for a 40%, this might be a fun little project to pick up. Oh, this is very well diffused. Okay, we got it all. Very, very nice. So I'm gonna just list a quick few things with this board. I do think the connector is a little bit too short. It still works, obviously, but it's a bit short. Plus, I don't like the fact that it's two different ways. Makes it a little bit confusing. Not the end of the world, though, but I would like to maybe add some sort of like, I don't know, build guide for this. Maybe they just put a little note in the box. Installation, super simple, though. Like, there's not really much to this. Few screws. So, pretty nice still. Overall, the board sounds pretty good, too. Thanks again, guys. Consider this board. I really like it, honestly. The few flaws with it, I think, can be easily tweaked and fixed. So hopefully they get rid of like the short cable and all that. But it's cool. It's cool. I'm gonna try the 40 out. I'm gonna do it for you guys. Peace out, everybody. Love you guys. See you guys tomorrow, I think.